Excel is a spreadsheet application that contains rows and columns, and that can be used in your computations and making budget. It can be used in making sales invoices. It can be used to make monthly budget. It can be used to make your loan calculators and a lot that Excel can give you. So you can have your monthly expenses, the budget overview, you have the budget summary, monthly expenses, and additional information. So these are all what Excel makes available for you. Now to get started with an Excel, when you open an Excel, you are likely to be given this home page. You are likely to be given this page once you launch your Excel sheet, and you may have more templates. If I was already want to use a template, that is welcome to Excel. Take me through a tour. You want to learn more about how it can go, then drop down tutorials. So any template you want, you just choose. Maybe I want to get a simple invoice. You can get from there and you download it. So if I pick it from here, I can get this as one of them. So you download it and it's going to open up for you. Now, but we want to use the empty one, that is a blank workbook. So once you open it up and you say I've seen this, just click on the blank workbook. So this is what we refer to as a workbook, and sometimes called the worksheet. But in other terms, a workbook is a collection of worksheets, a lot of worksheets, but we can still call it what? A workbook as it is. Now, when you open up your blank workbook, you have the home, and the home contains a lot of groups. So the home is a tab and contains a lot of groups. In the clipboard group, we have the cut and the paste, the copy. So what you copy, cut, and everything, it is dealing with the clipboard. Now you have your phone group, which deals with anything associated with text, and the alignment. You have your number group and all that is inside it. So you just have to exploit through it to be conversant more with the Excel home tab. Now we have the insert, where you can insert pictures, tables. You can insert charts. Maybe you want to convert your data into chart, pie chart, histogram, background, and all that. You can use this group to do that. We have the 3D map. We have the sparklines and other tools. So if you want to put symbols and then equations, this is going to give you those formulae that you can easily insert in your Excel sheet. Now if you want to attach a link, it is also in the link group. Just click on the link and it's going to open up this document for you. Paste in the link here. You paste the link here and it's going to do for you. Now we also have the page layout. The page layout gives you the margins you want to leave in your page when you print it, how it is going to look like, how it will look like when you print it. So the margins you want to leave at the side of your A4 sheet or whichever size of sheet you are going to use. And then so we have the page setup group, the background of the theme, the printing area, and all that. Which area do you want to print? So if you want to select that area, so let's say I have typed a lot of data inside my Excel sheet. I have all these data inside, so but I want to print only the top side where the data is. I don't want to print the entire Excel sheet, so or I want to print only this area. So there, the page, from the page layout, the print area is going to help you to print the specific area you want to do that. Now you have the formula tab. The formula tab gives you a bunch of formulae, the sum, auto sum formula you can use. So we have the auto sum, we have the average, we have the count numbers, we have the maximum, the minimum. The minimum gives you the least number among your data, the maximum gives you the greatest, and all that. We have the formally associating with finance, and we have those that you recently use. So recently I use the sum, the average, the if, formally the count and all that. So they are here for you. The logical one gives the if prepositions. If my budget is more than 180, do this and all that. So it's a probability something, or the if functions and then all that. So we call it the logical formula. So this is the formula group, and you can use that. We call the function library. So there are a lot of functions that you can find inside there. So just take your time, go through it. You can have the calculation options where you can do a lot of calculations and that. Now we also have the data view. So the data view gives you how you look at your data. One of the ways is that, let's see, if I have this, we have the normal view on this tab. So we have the page layout, we have the page breaks. The normal view is what you already see when you open the Excel sheet or you start typing your data inside the Excel sheet. But when you come to the page layout, that is this one. This display how your data will be like when you print it. So this is how it will be like when you print it on a paper. Okay, and this one gives you sections breaks. That is if you have a lot of pages in your Excel sheet and you want to arrange them, or you want to print on a specific page but not all of them. This icon here can help to do that. So these are all the tools that are there to help you. Now, one other tool that is very important, I have come with a new feature from the 2016 versions upwards, is they tell me what to do. It makes every work inside the Excel more easier. So if I am looking for something or a particular formula I don't know about, I'll come here and just type what I want to do. So I want to say find product. So find the product. You see that it has given me find the product. So I'm looking for product, insert function or whatever. So once you don't know what you are looking for, instruct it. If I leave it and say add chart, so it's going to give me a bunch of information that I can use, because if you don't put it clearly, it might be confusing of what you are looking for. So let's just say chart, and it brings me chart. So I create chart, recommend chart and pipe. So I just look at the one I want to use. All right, so this tell me is a great feature that can help you in your Excel sheet. Now that you have known the interface and how to launch an Excel sheet and know more about it now, you are good to start your own Excel spreadsheet and start typing your data. Note that an active cell is the cell surrounded with this dark round or rectangular shape, that anywhere it is, if you start typing, that is where the cell is, that is where you are going to start getting your data. All right, so we call it the active cell, and that is where your data is being kept when you do it. All right, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so that you will not be left out when I release a new video. And so go ahead and start with your new Excel and start typing your data. Watch a previous video on how to use the Excel sheet to solve real life problem, and we continue with the series. Have a nice time.